coaches.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Central. We will be calling at
The train now approaching platform 3 terminates here. This train is the service from Stepford Central.
This station is Lynn by the Sea. This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us.
The train now approaching platform 1 terminates here. This train is the service from Hampton Hargate. The train now standing at platform 1 is the 1512 Stepford Express, service to Stepford Central, calling at Leighton City and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 9 coaches. First class is located at the rear of the train. The train now approaching platform 5 terminates here. The train now standing at platform 3 is the 1507 Stepford Express, service to Stepford Central via Morganstown, calling at North Shore, West Wyvern, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Morganstown, St Helens Bridge and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 9 coaches. First class is located at the front of the train. The train now standing at platform 5 is the 1514 Stepford Connect, service to Stepford Central via Berrily, calling at North Shore, West Wyvern, Millcastle, Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Wharton Newton, Hampton Hargate, Morganstown, Berrily, Ellesmere Junction, St Helens Bridge, Stepford East and Stepford Central. Due to a short platform, passengers for North Shore, Millcastle, Wharton Newton and Ellesmere Junction should travel in the front 5 coaches. This train is formed of 8 coaches.
station is Lynn by the Sea. This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for
The train now approaching platform 6 terminates here. This train is the service from Newry Harbour. The train now approaching platform 9 terminates here. This train is the service from Stepford Central. The train now standing at platform 6 is the 1516 Stepford Express, service to Stepford Central via Benton, calling at Westercoast, Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Hampton Hargate, Benton, St Helens Bridge and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 5 coaches. First class is located at the rear of the train.
Stepford Express service to Stepford Central. This train will call at Wester Coast. Edgeley.
Hello? Let me see. Okay, there is sound. Nice. Hello, everyone. I don't know, I haven't opened up the chat yet. Hold on. Let's see. Anyone here? Nope. Okay. Right, hello. Welcome to the stream. That is terrifying. I saw a free ad on my channel, bro. YouTube's evil. I do need. Is there really no trains there? Oh wait, I'm on house, but audio so far. Is it okay? Oh wait, I'm on house, but audio so far. Is it okay? Okay, should be. Radio. So, anyway, hello. I was gonna, as per usual, typically my stream would usually be 2 hours. Well, I try to, but as you can see here, I have not got that much points. I only grinded like what, a little bit last night. When I was on, well, last night anyway. And in fact, a couple of days ago, actually I think it's a good time we go through this today. Hello everyone. Let's see, where did my display go? Here it is. Screenshot. Yep, there we go. Let's go over this today. So, we got an update for this game. What am I saying? We got an update for SCR. So finally, apparently, version 2.3.4. Unfortunately, and funny enough, because last year, there was an air link that goes to Lynn, but for some reason this time they didn't. No idea why, but I'm completely fine with it. First off, the most obvious thing. The Class 387 has been added. No Classic 377, guys. Meaning the only like old generation Electrostar is the 357. Updated, I don't know why. Double variant active the semi-fast services. Boo! We updated the trains for 87, 379, and 377. And various bug fixes. 730, missing door animation, blah 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 blah. Oh, actually, although I don't think this is okay. Let me switch out to Roblox. Let me see again for the previous update. Yep. Aside from, I'll just read it out loud. Cause it's not because it only that was the previous one was only one new thing, which is the class 168. Finally, the developers remembered the 168. For those who don't know, if you look back on older footage of at least last stream on a few streams ago, the 168 is very outdated, and they only like recently they remember that, oh no, it's time to update that. So I have checked it out once it was updated. It was okay. Don't worry, I'll go through it on stream again later on. So basically, aside from the back in 2.3.3, the 168 has finally been upgraded, and a lot more bug fixes for incorrect short platform setup. For the 221, 350 double stein on Morgantown maybe realigned, incorrect door side opening setting bars. Oh no. If you're in the Discord server, you can check it out. I mean, like, if you're in the SCR Discord server, you can check it out. You can check it out for yourself. Oh, right, I forgot about the description. Hold on. 1 sec. I forgot about the details. You can have a look at yourself. I'll quickly apply that in the description really quick. Alright, there we go. Right. But nothing else really, aside from a few bug fixes and...
The train now approaching platform 2 terminates here.
But yeah, not much of a bug, not much else have happened. Essentially, aside from a few bug fixes and a new train. You know what? Yeah, I'll show you. So obviously we got the all Electrostars, but the only train I don't have at the moment, I'm missing, is the 387. Because again, it's super easy. All they gotta do is just not add the TSO, which is, or TS, which is the literally empty carriages with only seats, only with no toilets, which is, I believe, behind the accessible car. I think. I can't remember, but no, I think it was behind the first class car, wouldn't it? But yeah, here it is, 387. Yep, no difference. What I'm pissed about this model is the fact that the top bit here isn't yellowed, much like the Airlink 387. Look at that. It does look so much better. Obviously, I think what could be done here is just making this back to yellow as well, but that's just me. 379, which unfortunately it remained on waterline, which. This looks perfect. I'm just gonna say it. This looks perfect. You know what? Let's give this a try first. Let's give this a try first. Also, yeah, I know that there's no music because I muted it. So if this is a bit eerie, I'm sorry. Or like a bit boring, no mood-ish. Yeah, because otherwise, YouTube's gonna cook me. As in, like, it will unfairly cook me. I guess Nuri to... I mean, let's do a quick hop. Oh, you hold on, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me remind myself 1 second, hold on. What was the station that connects the tram and waterline again? Green Slate. Is it? Yeah, Green Slate, okay. screen slide. Yeah, I'll do this really quick then. Okay. Okay, maybe I can increase the audio a little bit more because this is way too little audio. Is it? What's if I do 60 or 65? I'll increase the volume a little bit more so that you guys can hear a lot more clearly. Photograph on! Alright, let's go. So yeah, not much change. I mean, obviously, I think the detail for the roof is a little bit more detailed next time. This time around. Obvious, and I think because now this is a proper upgrade, the pantograph have a lot more detail, I think?
And green slate.
I can't tell.
Due to a short platform, passengers for Whitney Green should travel in the front 3 coaches.
Oh, we've got another 379 here.
This train is formed of 4 coaches.
I mean, the lighting is now like less exposed, which is good. The only thing that I hate about them is that Kim Jong-un. No. What the fuck is that? But yeah, no first class because of course there isn't. Typically, first class should be either on one end. I don't remember. It's a bit iffy every time I ride the Electrostar, but the first class partition should usually be around. If I'm not mistaken, here, like here to here, basically. But so the 379 first class is on the front part of the Electrostar, or one of the carriages. You know, no, we don't need a guard. We don't need a guard. I don't need a guard this time.
Welcome on board this waterline service to Greenslade. Calling at Port Benton, Whitney Green, and Greenslade. The next station is Port Benton.
Nothing to really like talk about, to be honest, because it looks fine. Also, they could have. I'm just saying they could have easily made the classic 377s or the classic Electrostars.
Please mind the gap.
Oh, actually, I never really realized the catalog's a lot more detailed this time. I think it does look a lot more nicer, I gotta say.
Waterline, service to
I've got to stop.
Greenslade. Calling at Whitney Green.
I should have looked at the detail from.
Greenslade.
Damn it!
Due to a short platform, passengers for Whitney
Please stop!
Green
Please stop!
should travel in the front 3
Apologies for the
coaches.
overshot passengers.
This train is formed of 4 coaches.
This is
Oh, there we
Port
go. Benton. This train is for Greenslade. The next station is Whitney Green.
I wish they could have put the classic 377 on here instead of the 379. The 379 is so handicapped, man. It's honestly so handicapped. They run semi-fast services out of London King's Cross now, and they used to be Stansted Express, and now they just in this game this has become the shittiest train ever be. Well, not I mean obviously not. The train itself is not shit. Honestly, if the 387 has this interior, I wouldn't mind it as much. Not. I mean, like obviously with first class, but yeah.
The next station is
I really hate the fact that the 379 have first class in this game. So as the 377. It's so unrealistic. I don't care whether or not does Waterline or Connect don't have first class.
be arriving at
Make it declassified or whatever. Not that the seat makes a much of a difference anyway. Obviously the 379 does, but yeah.
the platform. Due to
Honestly,
a
it's
short
criminal.
platform, the doors
Honestly.
of the coach will not open at this station. Please move forward to leave the train.
31 Waterline, service
It's so
to
handicapped.
Greenslade.
I can't go full speed.
Calling at Greenslade.
Top speed is 100 miles an hour, but you
This
can't even
train
make
is
use of
formed
it.
of 4
Which is
coaches.
wild, honestly. At this point, you might as well make use of the
This is
377-3 on this line and give it a
This
pantograph.
train is for Greenslade.
Nah.
The next station is Greenslade.
But yeah, after that, we will have a quick drive on the 387, 377, and the 168. And then after that, it's just gonna be me grinding with myself. That sounds odd. I mean, like, grinding on the Stepford Victoria to Beach line. Which I have I have my alt on here. In preparation for this. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't even join my own. I didn't join myself.
Welcome on board this waterline service.
I have my alt ready for this scenario.
The next station
Because
is
honestly, I don't
Greenslade.
expect people to guard me for long. But yeah, hopefully by the end of the stream, I will be able to. Also, yeah, look at this. I can't even reach 100 miles an hour and I have to slow down already. And that's even over speeding, by the way.
We will shortly be arriving at Greenslade. Please mind the gap between the train
I
and the
really hate
platform.
this, honestly. I really hate the fact that the
This train
379 is on
terminates here.
waterline.
All change, please.
Like, I get why. I mean, it makes sense why, because the Electrostars are like also a commuter train. But really, on waterline. Seriously, I mean, honestly, these seats and the ironing board seat make not much of a difference. But apparently, according to other people, the ironing board seats do have a better like seating posture, which I honestly don't remember anymore because I don't really ride on one for long. Because I banned myself on the 387 and 700. Not the 5-car 377s though. I like them. I just like the fact that there are 5 cars. That's really about it. That's why I didn't ban them, despite them having ironing board seats.
This train terminates here. All change, please.
What's the
Thank you
detail
for
on
travelling
there?
with
Yeah, I
us
think it's a
today.
lot more detail now, because I think they used to only have just the pantograph and not like this little thingy here. They used to not have this little thingy here, but now they did. Like now they do. Okay, let's try out the 387, I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's do double, because why not? Let's do express then, I guess. Still though, the fact that they and also not to mention they didn't even add the 10 car 377. What the hell? Like actually, what the hell? I mean, it sort of makes sense at this point because it's just like a parallel thing, like between the East Coast main line and the West Coast main line. You know how. You know, the Electrostar is like essentially the East Coast main line commuter train, and then the 350 is like essentially the commuter train on the West Coast main line instead of the East Coast. But yeah, still though, man, it sucks. Unfortunately, I don't have a upper shot of the pantograph to double check of how detailed they are. Damn it, I missed a GD, and that's fine.
The train now approaching platform 6. Terminates here.
Oh, Legrand. Somewhere in Brighton?
This is
If that answers your question,
Stepford
Legrand.
Central. This train terminates here. All change, please.
Somewhere in the south.
Thank you for travelling with us today.
I think the improved detail here is the fact that they have the refurbished screen. Why here? Okay, the screen here are semi-realistic. That I don't, although I don't. Maybe Did they follow the Heathrow Express specs? Hold on. Before. Heathrow Express base interior. Let me turn around first before I. Because honestly, this is what the Gatwick Express should be. Proper first class. Obviously, getting the iron bar seats is preferred.
Your
If I
attention,
can.
please.
Actually have big
The
luggage racks because you're
50,
an Everett
37.
Express.
Stepford
You're not a
Connect,
commuter train, by the way.
Service to Stepford Victoria has been
Obviously the-
cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
I've seen someone on Reddit saying that they got rid of the DC
Your
shoes.
attention, please.
Actually, never.
The 1544
Did they actually get rid of it?
service from Leighton
Oh my
City
God.
has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Also, let me double check. Otherwise, I will
The
just when we're on the move, I'll check on the screen.
service from Leighton City is delayed by approximately 7 minutes. We are sorry that your journey will take longer than planned. Your attention,
Good,
please.
actually.
The 1550 service from West Wyvern has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Sorry if I'm not reading messages, by the way, because I'm locked in.
The train now standing at platform 15 is the 1538 Airlink service to Stepford Airport Central.
Let me see.
Calling at Stepford
Welcome on board
Airport
this
Central.
Airlink service to Stepford Airport Central. The next station will be Stepford Airport Central.
Did they have? At least I like how the monitor here has been recreated completely. I do like that. I do like how they also got the.
Stop here.
I think
Please stop.
there's a few bit missing. There is a few bit missing here, but otherwise it looks great. The monitor here, because this is where you insert the destination. Also, the GSMR console is here. The speed monitor doesn't move either, which kind of sucks. Is that the ETCS one? It is! Oh my god! I never noticed! That's the ETCS! That's like... Because on the 387, that's two. Those are still... Oh, you live in Essex, okay. I don't know what to do with that information, but that's good to know, Legren.
Please stand back from the platform
Well, anyway.
edge.
Because on the 387-2, the actual one, like the real life one, they still have the analog one. They still have the analog crap. They still have the analog speedometer instead of the ETCS one, which I believe the only one available, the only one that's currently tested with this is the 387-1, which is 101, I believe. I don't. Although the Gatwick, the dedicated Gatwick 387s. Sorry, the dedicated Heathrow Express 387s. They do have ETCS, but I don't. Like they have ETCS equipped to run on the airport core, so the Heathrow Airport tunnel. But I don't know. Do they have this though? Which is interesting. See that they have this. Okay, after this, I'm gonna go back to the 379 really quick and see do they have the ETCS as well. Did they just use the same model? No way, they did. And again, I don't remember having to see boards, the advertising or destination, sorry, information boards by this here. Because this should not belong here. But what they did right is by putting it here, because there are screens that are put on like each end of the cars, but not there. Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, they did remove the shoe. No wonder they didn't add the. They did no wonder they didn't have the DC thing. Or it could be just the fact that these are 37. They just reused the 379 model. Because the 379 on the 379, they don't even need to have the DC thing. They can just take they make the model for the 379 first, and then use the 379 base model and modify it into the 377 and 379. In terms of the way they could develop this. I don't know. I'm not a developer. I'm really just purely guessing from bits and pieces of how you can form a train or make a train. But yeah, again, otherwise the interior looks accurate as well. Well, semi-accurate because of this here. I'll give it a look on the images as well later on.
Platform 3 does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
But at least, hey, we can finally run semi-fast on using an Electrostar. If only things could improve and use the regular 377s.
We will shortly be arriving at Stepford Airport Central. Change here for trains to Leighton Stepford Road, Airport Terminal 2, and Airport.
I really hate the ironing board seats. I hate how uncomfortable they are.
Platform
Why
6
you
for
must
the
use got
15,
there?
44
Why you got-
Airlink Service
can't
2
speak today, jeez.
Stepford Central. Calling at Morganstown, Ellesmere Junction.
Is it too
Stepford
loud on
East
my end, or is the
and
game too loud?
Stepford Central. This train is formed of 12 coaches. First class is located
What?
at the front of the train.
What do you mean? 12? Oh, right, you. You're 12 coaches, aren't you?
Thank you for travelling.
Is it? Oh my. Really?
This is.
Oh, I gotta say, upon double checking, the Fieseline seats are modeled
This
quite well.
train is for
I gotta say.
Stepford Central. The next
Oh, I
station
never.
will be
Oh. Did he?
Morganstown.
See, I think the Stadler flirts are like a fairly newish train. They don't need a remodel yet, but yeah. Did they get a remodel when Metro came out? I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Welcome on board.
Yep,
this
12 coaches.
Airlink
Okay.
service.
Wow, so 12 coaches do exist. For some reason, the developers are much of a. I don't want to say a slur, but they're just scaredy cats, bro. They're just scaredy cats for not making 12 coach trains. Not even a 10, by the way. Not even a 10 coach. Like, actually, why? Why is there no 10 coaches? Come on. That's actually criminal. You have the 730 as well, which is a semi-fast train, by the way. Which honestly, depending, look, I rode the real life one. The 730-2 is not that good. More or less questionable. On the service journey they operate on the service link they operate on. So, Jesus Christ. Also, you know what? Let me. You know, I brought a screen here. Sorry, I mean like. Oh, I don't know why I didn't load. Maybe? Hold on. I got this video brought up here. So yeah, that you remember the reason I'm having this screen on here? Yeah, that's accurate. Oh! Oh no, so they did! Oh no, so they did use the Kiefer Express spec. Look at that. They made use of the Kiefer Express spec because they have TV screens on even on the outside. Because on the 387 at least of the Govia Thameslink Railways ones, all of them don't even have these like screens by each end. Sorry, like some of them do have. Not some, most of them they have. Because I don't know whether or not does the X Great Northern ones, as in GWR 172 to 174, 37, all of the 386 there, all of the 387-3s, which are XC to C units, which went to Great Northern and now come to Southern. Because all of them only have each, like on the each, at least most of them have each end have these like advertisement screens or information screens, but they don't have but they don't have this many screens though. Because even the first class seats, they made it out of. Because even on first class or business class, they also have these seats as well. If you couldn't tell earlier. But yeah, and I do wonder. Wait, hang on. Express 387 cap. Let me see. Do they have? There it is. What I told you? Because I believe this was 387-101. I believe that's. Can I? Wait, no. Hold on. I saw one earlier. Three 7123, I believe, is currently with Southern. So this is how it's supposed. How does one cab look like? Again, no. You can see there's no ETCS screen, which is like this one right here. You see, instead of a dial, it's like a monitor. Though I can't tell whether or not does the Heathrow one has it though, because this is a great. Is this? It might be. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go out of Roblox really quick. Let me double check. Does the 379 have an accurate cab? Because I believe they could have just easily swapped out the cabs just to pick which model it is. Nope, it is different. Looking back again. So good job. They actually modeled some things correctly this time. Okay. Uploaded the formation creators. If Legrin is still here, what did you make for Creators Club for TSW? Just wondering. Oh yeah. Well, okay, one more self plug. Hold on. And they say 377 don't run like. Hold on. There. If people say how 377s don't run semi-fast services, look at this. I need them to look at this. Oh my god, it happened again. I need them to look at this. and tell me dead in the eye that this is not real. Like, you have to tell me that this is not real, right? Which, by the way, this video is available on my channel. Go check it out. Obviously, in all seriousness, this is only like a few times solution. Like, it didn't happen very often. It did happen a few times. It only happened like a few times. Always, again, it doesn't happen always. I'm not joking. This is indeed a 377 substituting for a 387 on Gatwick Express. So, honestly, I don't know. Can you really say some specific train can't run some trains can't run specific semi-fast services? It's honestly ridiculous. Obviously, that one is only like a simple 387. Like, I have seen, like, I don't know what do you declare semi-fast service, right? Because I have seen a 377. I've seen a pair of 377 I've seen a pair of 377-6 before, or at Brighton. They were like running from London Bridge. Oh god, let me look it up myself again. Because the last Thameslink train was cancelled, and so they have to be brought in to get passengers home. Which, let me see, where is it? Hold on. There it is. So this ran, let's see, which is, oh, it buggered. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me look it up. Come on. You have to work. I have to log into my subscription thingy first. Damn it. Come on. Brighton. No. No, don't violate my privacy. RTT, I know you're what you're doing. Brighton, 2024. October 13th? Wasn't it? Oh no, October 14th. It was... Let me see. Where was it? Oh no. No, is it this time? Should be. From London Bridge. It was... Wait, am I on the right date? Oh. No, I was right. It was at 000. Yes! Found it! So from London Bridge, the formation called at East Croydon, Gatwick Airport, Haywards Heath, and skip Burgess Hill and Preston Park. So you tell me whether or not it's a semi-fast or not. And if you think I'm lying, this was the formation I caught. Unfortunately, back then they don't. Unfortunately, back then RTT didn't have. Registered Electrostar numbers here, so. Your eyes does not deceive you. That is indeed a 377.6 at Brighton Station. Ran that service. So honestly, whether or not do you think so I don't know whether or not do you think can this run a semi-fast in SCR beyond me. I don't know. Children's dumb. But then again, it is Roblox after all, and there's a lot of dumb kids playing this game. So what do I know? Hello, Eddie. It's been a while. Anyway, let's do from Airport Central because we did run to Airport Central. Well, they did seem to remove. They had removed the shoe. Yep, as I suspected, they did remove the DC. They just grabbed the 379 model and modified it. At least the interior is actually model accurate because they even got the information screen over here, which is pretty nice. I can't seem to tell. Wait, hold on. Yep, there's a toilet right here. And then this car should have an accessible toilet. Yep, there it is. You can see me clipping into the toilet there. And this coach is a TSO, which is a unique coach dedicated for the 377-6 and 377-7, which is this model, which I believe looks accurate enough. There's no toilets or anything. So yeah, good, very accurate. Well, aside from the fact that there's no first class. Yeah, aside from the fact that there's no first class on this end, I believe. And there's no third rail shoe. But otherwise, yeah, good enough. It just doesn't mean there's no sound at all. Well, there is. It's just the traction motor sound is very quiet. Yeah, I can't hear shit from here. But yeah, accurate cab. There's no ETCS. Good 5 coach. Yeah, pretty much accurate, I guess. I know some movements coming over the year around here. What's here received? Oh, that's good. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to film a lot of trains this year because my phone is very full, and I still haven't posted a lot of the pictures on Instagram yet to free up space. What are you suggesting, Lakeran? It's got Love With You on subscribe to it.
Calling at
Mostly during August.
Stepford
The
Airport
busy summer season. No, that's
Benton
fair.
Bridge, Benton, Coxley, Bowding, Angel Pass, St Helens Bridge, Stepford East,
Terminal 2.
and Stepford
The
Central.
next station
This
will
train
be
is formed
Airport
of 5
Terminal
coaches.
1.
Remember the good old times when when the 345 went to Lynn by Sea?
Stepford Airport Central.
What a shame! What a shame! They didn't even do an April Fool's update this year, which is very unfortunate because this was the April Fool's update. They didn't do like a April Fool's event where you could do certain services to. Because I would expect them to do Metro on Express or something, right? But for some reason they didn't prepare anything, which is completely fair. I still would have loved to see either like
Stepford
Waterline back on Connect.
We will be calling
Like I don't know, like
Stepford Airport
Like for real though, do some reruns of old April Fool's event. That would be nice. I'm just saying. Or make it that in private service you can do that. That would be nice. I would love to see that.
And Stepford Central. The next station
Seriously, the fact that we don't have a 379 on Connect is honestly criminal.
we will shortly be arriving at Stepford Airport.
It's actually criminal.
Platform 2 for the 1602 Stepford Connect. Service to Stepford Central. Calling at Benton Bridge, Benton, Coxley, Bowden.
There was this one time
St Helens Bridge, Stepford East,
where
and
it was on a
Stepford
diversion day
Central.
where, you know, like,
This
Brighton's
train
Three
of
Bridges
5
was closed
coaches.
for engineering works. And so, trains from Brighton to London have to divert via Littlehampton and
Stepford
Horsham.
Airport Parkway. This train is for Stepford.
The last
Central.
time it happened,
The next station is Benton Bridge.
just so happened there was a 377-7 and a 377-6 on that diagram that day. However, I was gonna ride it up to like Horsham as far as Horsham, because otherwise I can't go back. Can't come back to Brighton that night. However, according to Southern that night, apparently there was some signaling issues which completely destroyed my plan, and I never got to route on it. Like it, like the pair of 377 was still in the London area by Clapham Junction, and because the traffic was just so bad, they just decided to just cancel the service entirely. And then the next day on Sunday, there's just absolutely no 377-7 or 377-6, which is a shame. It's just such a shame. I may be going on a rail tour passing my real location 21st of March. That was great. So 4 engineering trains.
Service to Stepford Central.
That's cool.
Calling
English
at
review. Wait, what is that
Benton,
again?
Coxley, Bowden.
I know.
Angel
As I say, I was overshotting it. I overshot the platform by accident. My bad.
and Stepford Central.
Oh yeah, wait. Oh, let me look at the paragraph real quick.
5 coaches.
I really just directly copied it from the
This
secret.
is Benton Bridge.
I really just copied from the 379.
This train
If
is
anything
for
else.
Stepford Central. The next station is
Let me take a
Benton.
look. What the hell is the English Riviera Express? Hold on. Oh no, I am not. Hello? 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 Wait, I'm here. My PC just crashed. What the? I'm not kidding. I loaded that one thing, and for some reason, I'm pressing all the keys as I possibly can. My PC just froze. Are you for real?
For the
Oh my god.
16.
Can you guys still hear me? Oh my god, are you kidding me? The game, my PC crashed. My PC crashed. Oh. Are you for real?
Stepford Connect. Service to
Oh. What am I supposed to do?
Stepford Central. Via
Hold on.
Benton.
Let me see how to do something to fix this. Hold on. If I can't, I have to restart.
Calling at Benton.
Yeah, no, I
Coxley.
had to restart, guys. I'm sorry. I have to restart the PC, my laptop. I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize.
Bowden.
I have to restart my PC wouldn't react. My laptop doesn't react at all.
St. Helens Bridge.
The moment I looked up English Riviera Express, it just froze.
Stepford East.
If you guys are watching here, please go to part 2 or rejoin. I am gonna restart my PC, my laptop. I'll be right back. Oh my god, that is just terrible.
Stepford Central.